I was on the verge of getting married, yet my boyfriend of 8 years remained oblivious. Recently, he'd been preoccupied with his new female secretary. They hit it off instantly and chatted nonstop. To mark her birthday, he even ordered a 10-tier cream cake. At the party, they were smearing cream all around, completely forgetting that I was highly allergic to it. After being rushed to the hospital, I woke up and consented to the arranged marriage my family had put forward. Mom didn't waste a moment. The moment I returned from the hospital and was about to use my keycard to enter, she bombarded me with dozens of wedding plans to choose from. As I scrolled through the options, my eyes halted at her last message. "It always like roasting. If he truly intended to marry you, why would he have dragged things out for 8 years? It's not too late to see this. I've already readied wedding plans for you. A wedding is in 3 days. Take your time packing. No rush." So, it was plain as day to everyone else. But I'd been ensnared by Lucas's empty pledges, unable to break free. Sighing, I sent her a voice note. "Mom, pick whatever you think is finest. I'm fine with all of them. Let's keep the wedding simple." I didn't notice when Lucas crept up behind me. When he caught the word wedding, he exclaimed in shock. "Wedding? What wedding?" Just as he attempted to peek at my screen, I quickly tucked my phone away. He reached out to grab it, but in the next instant, his phone began to ring. The night was so quiet that I could clearly make out a panicked female voice on the other end. "Lucas, I just went downstairs to grab something, and I think someone's tailing me. I'm terrified. I've been walking around the block, but I can't shake him off." Lucas's expression changed in an instant, filled with worry. "Celine, don't fret. Head to a well-lit area. There should be someone on duty at the security post. Stay there, and I'll be there shortly." He hung up, completely forgetting about the wedding. Without a second thought, he left me standing there and dashed off into the night. I maintained a perfectly composed expression. After he left, I phoned my aunt to bid farewell. My parents had moved out of town for their careers 10 years ago, and since then, I'd been living with my aunt. Lucas lived next door, and that's how we met. Later, when my aunt got married and sold her villa to move in with her husband, I didn't want to impose on her new life, so I temporarily moved in with Lucas. Little did I anticipate that this temporary stay would stretch into 8 years. When Aunt Mina heard I was leaving to get married, she was taken aback. "Married? To Lucas? Well, that's great. It's been 8 years, so it's about time to settle down." I pursed my lips and corrected her assumption. "No, it's an arranged marriage. I don't know the person." She fell silent for a moment, then slowly inquired, "Have you thought this through? I think Lucas genuinely cares about you. I just can't fathom why he hasn't proposed. Maybe I should have a word with him?" I offered a small, indifferent smile. "No need. It wasn't really a proper relationship anyway. We never officially got together. It's just been this hazy, ambiguous situation for 8 years. If I don't end it now, my entire youth will be squandered." Aunt Mina was astonished that we'd cohabited for 8 years without even defining our relationship, so she didn't attempt to dissuade me further and said she'd back my decision. Before going to bed, I set a 3-day countdown widget on my phone. The next day, I asked my mom to send over some local gifts as a token of gratitude to my aunt for her care over the past decade and as a way to say goodbye. That evening, a truckload of packages finally arrived. I gave the driver directions to my aunt's house, but I never expected to run into Lucas downstairs. Celine's dainty figure trailed closely behind him, the two of them each carrying bags of household essentials from the supermarket. They looked every bit like a young couple starting a new life together. Just then, Aunt Mina came down to greet me and witnessed the scene. She was about to say something when I cut her off. "Mom's gifts for you have arrived. Make sure to check the expiration dates. Don't let anything spoil." I didn't even glance at Lucas, though this time he unexpectedly took the initiative to explain.